Happy Friday, happy Friday. How you doing? So lots of stuff to get to today. Got things to share with you, new stuff. So first of all, shout out and great thanks to Jamal Jupiter from Moonlight Media Music TV. Also Strange Brew Group, Media Group. And great show last night, man. Just thank you so much for doing all that. You're awesome. Also, some stuff going on as far as production and everything. Nikki and I are starting a new song. It's a collaboration called Pink Umbrellas, and it's going to be great. It's the first song that her and I actually collaborated on. She wrote all the words and everything, concept, and I'm writing the music. And we're going to the studio hopefully in the next few months. We're still in the process of getting it together, but anyway, I got some great, got a great engineer going to be doing that with us and working on it, and also starting my new Facebook page, Anatomy of the Song, which we're going to have some really great professional contributors. Just going to be a forum for you guys just to kind of check it out and have any questions or anything like that. We're gonna answer it for you, from songwriting to recording to all different types of stuff. So we're really looking forward to that. I'm excited about that. So let's get to the chapter. So today is chapter 18. And the year is 1975, and goodbye Lincoln University, and hello Tobias Greenfield. Now Tobias Greenfield was a band, if you guys have been kind of following the chapters, it's a band that I started working with, audition and all this kind of thing. So unfortunately things weren't getting any better at school at Lincoln University. There was definitely a disconnect between myself and the school. There really wasn't any stimulus for me to grow there. There weren't really any musicians to play with there. And, to be honest, I was truly bored, with what was going on there. So unfortunately, I decided to quit, and follow my dream of rock stardom with Tobias and the band. I moved out of my dorm and moved into a 3-bedroom house with the keyboard player Dennis. Also, the other guitar player, which is also named Dennis, and we lived in a 3-bedroom house, and rehearsed and that whole deal. So just like a real job, real band kind of thing, because we were going to be touring and all that kind of thing. So, of course, with leaving Lincoln University, I had to tell my parents that, because they were paying for it, obviously, I had to tell my parents I wasn't going back. And which did not thrill them in any way whatsoever. And so this was around Christmas time that year, and so I decided to go home and give them the news, the good news, good news for me, but not so good news for them. And they pretty much reacted as much as I suspected, not very happy about that. So while I was there, I ran into an old friend of mine from Hazelwood High School named Debbie. She was like one of my best friends there. And, we got along great. We were just really good friends. And at that point, in time, I was single, she was single. And so, of course, the inevitable hookup happened. So both Debbie and I connected. And, being the incurable romantic I am, we decided to continue the long distance relationship, even though I told her I was going back, to Jeff City and the band and start touring. So, she was good with that at that point in time. So I was only home for about a week. That's about all I could handle with my parents, and decided to go back to Jeff City in the band. At that point in time, Tobias was doing great. I finished all the pre-production rehearsals, and I was ready to do my first show. So the first show I did with them was at a local prison. Dennis's father was the manager, and he was the kind of guy that booked the shows and set it up and did all the maintenance on the van and vans and vehicles and stuff like that, and did all the financial related stuff that goes on with running a band. So basically, all I had to do was learn the stuff and play, which is great, the great part of being in that organization. The first show, like I said, was at Jefferson City State Penitentiary. The load-in was a nightmare, I tell you. But, hello, rock and roll stardom, right? So Dennis truly believed, funny thing about it, Dennis truly believed he was Rick Wakeman. So, the keyboard player from Yes, and he thought he was reincarnated, Rick Wakeman. Dennis had the full Rick Wakeman garb. He had the sequin cape that he wore on stage. Dennis also, his touring rig was huge. We toured with a Yamaha Baby Grand, 6-foot Baby Grand, a Hammond B3 with a Leslie, and also a Mini Moog. That covered pretty much of all the music we were doing. And that touring with that wasn't so bad, but for the prison it was really problematic. When we got to the prison, we were escorted into the first checkpoint. And yeah, you heard right. The first checkpoint. We didn't take the Yamaha on that show for obvious reasons, because it was just too much. And so, but we did take the B3 and the Leslie. Was basically front and center. And there were 3 checkpoints, and went through the first checkpoint. Basically you got a picture where we had the band and 2 other helpers. There's probably about 5 of us lifting that Leslie up. So we'd take it to the first checkpoint. They open the door, we lift it up, take it to the next checkpoint anyway. But the last checkpoint was the worst. It was up a flight of stairs with I'd say probably about a 30% grade. Not that many stairs, but enough. It was I'd say 5 or 6 stairs up to the main performance area where the stage was. So picking that Hammond up was just incredible. It took all of our strength to get it up. Luckily, there were no riots. The show went well, and it was the start of a great thing. So I was really excited and looking forward to all the stuff that was going to happen with that. So anyway, that's it for today, folks. I'm going to continue the Tobias saga. There's some really cool stuff happening, and share that with you. Again, as always, thank you so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful week, everyone. Bye.